Tonight we have the brand new Citroen C4. This is the facelift 2025 model, and tonight we will check the lighting system, exterior lights, interior lights, everything about lights you will find out in this video. Of course, I will have a series of videos with this C4 where you can get all the information about the car, from technical data to how is to drive, consumption, all that stuff. By the way, I will leave also in the description of this video all the technical data about this new C4. It's a really interesting car, really nice to drive, super comfortable as always Citroen uses with. But enough with that. Let me show you what you can do with the key and how is the lights from the exterior, then we will go inside. So first of all, by the way, you saw already, when you go farther away from the car with the key in your pocket, the car will lock automatically. When you come closer, the car will unlock automatically. It doesn't have any animation. Anyway, the car has a pretty good price, to be honest, and it's a pretty affordable car, so you don't expect something crazy, but surprisingly it comes with a lot of great features. Now, when you unlock the car, the lights will basically just turn on simply, and when you lock it, it's just turn off completely. The same thing on the rear. I don't know if it makes any sense to show you the rear, but yeah, it's just turn off and turn on. What I like very much about this new model is the fact that Citroen come with this new design language. You can see the tail lights here in this kind of a Y or V, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of a Y from my point of view. It looks really good, and I saw also the new, like the concept C5X, which have kind of the same lighting design. I really like this shape, and in the daytime it doesn't seem to look so good. In the daytime when you see it, it's just, yeah, it's fine. But when you look in the nighttime, it looks really cool. It's kind of a three-dimensional lights. And by the way, you have another button here in the middle of the key, something unique that Peugeot and Stellantis group have. When you press this button, basically you will kind of turn on and turn off the lights. Look at this. This is cool. This is very useful if you don't find your car in a parking lot, but I really like the tail lights. I will show you in a second. Also, I will show you the fog lamp, and we will talk about that. Now, I want to go inside the car, turn on the engine, and I want to show you the brake lights, the fog lamp, which is down here, and the fog lamp is a normal halogen light, and the reverse light, which is around here. And also, I will turn on the hazard light as well. And then we will go in the front to show you the headlamps. Let me start the engine. First, press the brake. Start the engine. Right now it's on, so you can see the brake already, right? This is the brake light. It's very powerful, perfect array also on the window up there. Then when you go in reverse, this is the reverse light. Sadly on the reverse light we have normal halogen light. It's not LED, but it's pretty powerful. And this is it. This is the way it looks. Now I will also turn on the fog lamps. Let me turn it on right now. It's on, also on the front, also on the rear, so you can see it's pretty powerful on the lower end. So this is the way it looks. All the lights on in this moment. So enough with the back lights. Let's go in the front. Let me show you the headlamps right now. Right now in this moment we have the low beam on, which is very powerful. It's a bright white light. I really like it. This is the high beam, which is very powerful. Again, the same light temperature like the low beam, which is great because it's blending together really nice. You can see on the left side we have the low beam, on the right side we have the high beam, if I'm not wrong, if I remember well. So you can see the same temperature light for the high beam and for the low beam. They are super powerful. I drive the car. You can check out the test drive video in the nighttime to see that the light is pretty powerful. But anyway, now I want to turn on the hazard light, of course, and I want to talk a little bit about the car, take you on a tour around the car so you can see a little bit better. If you look from the distance, you can see that the new design language of the lighting system look pretty nice on the car. It fits really great, and I think now the car and yeah, Citroen C4, it's much more attractive than the previous version. I really like this facelift much more than the previous version. And you can see in the front we have the headlamps, which have the same color temperature like the fog lamp, which is great because from the distance it looks super nice together. So yeah, let me take you on a tour. You can see the turning signal is also located a little bit lower, very visible. What is important in the nighttime, to be visible, right? Also you have the turning signal on the mirror, which is great. also very visible. And also you can see the tail lights even from the side, even from this angle, you can see the tail light, which is really good, really important from the point of view in the nighttime, so everybody can see you from every single angle. Now, even here, if we go a little bit in the back, man, it looks nice. I told you, it looks really nice, the back end. And I really like how they write Citroën on the back. And I like the white light from the number plate, which is super powerful. And this white design fit quite nice with the back and with the overall design of the car. So in general, this is the way it looks. We will talk right now about the front lights. Here is the turning signal, kind of a nice, interesting design, the way they place it here on the mirror cap. Here in the front, we have the turning signal right here located a little bit lower. We have the fog lamp. The car comes with cornering light. That means when you turn the steering wheel left or right, it's kind of turn on the lights on the side. This is the daytime running light from two-piece parallel lines and another line on the upper side. Plus here on the exterior, we have the low beam, and here in the middle, we have the high beam, which you saw it before. Nice front end, really nice design on the headlamps. I don't know about you, but I like the way they set it up. And on the rear, as I said, this is like a three-dimensional design. In the daytime, you don't see it. You don't know it's so beautiful. You have to look it in the nighttime, and then you will understand how nice it looks. And also even here inside, it's like a crystal interesting light. The turning signal, even though it looks like an LED, is not. It's a normal halogen light, and also the reverse light. Here you have LED lights on the number plate, which is great. And the fog lamp, it's a normal halogen light down here, but it's also very powerful. Now, going inside in the trunk, this is the trunk, and this is the light on the trunk. We have a normal halogen yellow light on the left side, but pretty powerful, so you can see what it's in the trunk. Right now it's kind of full. Anyway, now going inside on the rear here, we don't have any ambient light or any crazy ambient light inside the car, just the ambient light behind the buttons here, and also down here on the USB port you have some ambient light. And then of course up here you have plenty of ambient light. To be honest, you have plenty of ambient light, but basically this is not ambient light. I will call it normal light or useful light. This is it. It's a yellowish normal halogen light, which make a lot of light inside. If you really need light, you have it. I don't think you can complain about that. Let me stop it and let me show you the dashboard. This is the dashboard. This is the way it looks, the dashboard. So you don't have any crazy ambient light, but you have exactly what you need. You have the ambient light behind every single button, and you have a little bit of light here in the center console. Then you have every single button, it's illuminated with a white dim it down light. Plus, what I like very much is the fact that the screens are kind of dimmed down. They're in a dark way, in a dark mode in the nighttime. So yeah, I would say the visibility and the ambience in the nighttime, it's quite pleasant. And we will go in the front right now, and I want to show you also exactly how the headlamps look from the front end. But before that, let me go right here in the front. This is the buttons on the door, also with some white illuminated white dimmed down light. And then you have also in the front right here pretty much light. You can turn them on from here. It's a white light, which is crazy. I mean, it's pretty powerful. You have plenty of light to check in the stuff inside the car. But if you stop it, then it will look like that. Anyway, let me go inside. Here on the left side, you have the controllers for different settings. Also illuminated, illumination behind the buttons. The screen is dark, so it's quite nice. You have also a head-up display directly on that plastic glass. It looks like this. I think you can see it right now if I zoom in a little bit there. Just like that. And this is the light, guys. This is the low beam, and this is the high beam. It's pretty powerful. If you want to find out more about it, check out the test drive in the nighttime. Down here, ambient light. Here you have some ambient light behind the buttons and also some ambient light behind those buttons here. This is the cameras, by the way, in the nighttime. A little bit noisy, but it's fine. It's pretty clear. You can understand it really well. And that's it. I don't know if I missed something. The glove box, yeah, by the way, doesn't have light. And also down here doesn't have light. It's relatively simple, and even the vanity mirror doesn't have light. But I think the way they set it up, the light, it's more than enough. I don't think I need more light than it is in the car. I think it's perfect the way it is. So sometimes you prefer to have the car at a better price than to pay a lot of money for the car and have crazy unuseful stuff, if that makes sense. Anyway, guys, for more detail about this car, check out the description. You get all the technical data. If you want to see the test drive, the full review, and many other information about the new Citroen C4, definitely wait for it for all the series. Probably it's already on the channel. If it is, check out on the channel, because will come a few videos about this car with super useful information like test drive, review, test drive in the nighttime, and so on. Anyway, I hope the video was useful. If you have questions, ask me down below. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.